Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon111, and welcome back to Animal Well. Since last time, I spent a bit of time thinking about what to do next. At some point, we're going to have to deal with the scary thing that happens when we take the circular disc from a room near the center over there. But it occurs to me, we spawned in this colorful room right down here, and I haven't been back down in that section of the map in a long time. And so there might be like secrets there that I've missed. Or things that I am capable of recontextualizing now that I didn't have before. I still don't know how to get to the upper left of this room, but for now that's just an outstanding mystery. But if I fall down here, okay, so this is where, right, there was the crank and this thing going up and down. We lit a candle, sure. And then over here, there's just a kind of pass-through room. I don't remember why I was going on the top versus the bottom. Oh my goodness! Are you a boss? You're a kangaroo. You're making a lot of noise. Do I have firecrackers? Firecrackers often are somewhat effective. Oh, you dropped a treasure or something. There's a sack. Okay. I lit one firecracker and he went, and he dropped the sack. What's inside the sack? I found a K shard, which appears to be a quarter of a thing, or maybe a third of a thing. Where does that appear in my inventory? In the bottom right. I think it might be like a third of a thing. Okay, I got a K shard from a kangaroo in this weird spot. This game is doing a good job of continuing to kind of always be unexpected or something. Yeah, never sure what to expect out of this game. I guess I might as well save that, because that feels like progress since I now have an inventory thing. And sure, maybe there's other things to find down here. It's not that far of a walk. Okay, so looks like I guess if I want to see all the screens in the map over here, I should go left first. So here's another cranky badoozy. And have I been down here? I have. Something I have not done is seen what's in the upper left, which is very dark. Is there anywhere up in here that perhaps I can go to? Also, I see some of the fish-tastic pipe works. But I wonder, okay, I pressed against all the left up there, and it didn't seem like I could go in there, but it definitely seems like... Oh, here it is. Seems like there's room in here to fit some kind of secret, and I found it! There's another chest over here. Huzzah! So what do we think is in this chest? My guess is an egg. It's a match. Okay. Matches are good. I think that means, yeah, I'm back up to one because I spent my other ones recently. And it doesn't look like there's anything else that I can get to over here. But that's good. We filled out more of that map square in any case. And then look at all the firecrackers here. Holy cow. This is where I was taught that you should try experimenting with firecrackers, because they're pretty great. Okay, it is hard to see the ceiling. I'm leaning... could someone turn off the sun, please, so I don't get any glare on the monitor? That'd be great. Yeah, blinds drawn. Not a time of day that the sun is even shining in, but still glare. This game is kind of dark. Oh, what I should do is play some music and see if that lights it up. Kind of lights up a little bit just above me, but not a whole lot. If I'm over here, can I see anything? There's kind of like a waterfall like coming in this whole section where I'm at. And then what about on the right-hand side? On the right-hand side, if I even want to go to there, I'm going to need to use some jump power-ups. Yeah, it's a waterfall I might be able to climb, actually. So if I were to... oops, okay. There's more head hittingness over there than I realized. No, okay. There's more of a ceiling there than I realized. Okay, well, right now I'm not sure if there's anything else for me to find on this room. How about this one? Lots more firecrackers, so if I need firecrackers, I should remember to come back here. And, ooh! So, bunny and, like, 4 types of... That almost looks like me. Like, I was born as, like, a little seed out of a pod that looks kind of like this, kind of, vaguely, maybe? So maybe that's me-related stuff that we're looking at down there. I'm not sure. Alright. And yeah, plenty of firecrackers. Don't have anything. Oh, I do have something to do with them. Huzzah. Let's throw a firecracker. We'll pick another firecracker. And then we'll play some music in here and see if there's other things in the background that I've missed. So some nice, beautiful pillars, sure. How about over here? More background pillars, more of these pipes that possibly fish would spit me out into at some point in the future. And I don't know if there's anything noteworthy in the ceiling that I could do anything with. I mean, there's a passageway that I've climbed through across the ceiling at some point in the past. But I don't think I need to worry about that right at this moment. And over in here, I can't see much until I go this way. So we'll go this way. Oh! That looks like the circular recess. I wasn't able to jump over here before. Yes, circular recess. Okay. So my speculation was the very scary disc that the ghost appeared or whatever. This one has a snake statue behind it. Let me take a look at the other circular recess. One moment, please. Okay, I have to show this off. On my own screenshot map, on the right-hand side, you can see we're at the upper left of the map, and this is the other circular recess that I had seen. And there is a giant kangaroo statue behind it. So perhaps the 4 circular recesses, well, I'm saying 4, like, I don't know, all of a sudden I think that there's 4 because there were 4 flames, I guess. Might have 4 statues, and so far I've witnessed 2 of them or something. So this has been very productive because I'm seeing things I had not really seen before. Seen is perhaps the wrong word. It should be maybe appreciated. And it looks like, yeah, there's like some doorway or something that would presumably, I mean, I'm just guessing the disc is going to go here. Like open if I bring the disc here or something. All right. So let's see. I was thinking that it also looked like there was kind of room for there to be something hidden on the left, but I'm not sure I see anything actually hidden on the left. I suppose I could run off here and press against the left. That didn't seem to do anything. There's the bird calls that I ignore these days. I don't think there's anywhere useful to hide. It's not true. There's, oops. There's this space kind of up in the ceiling right over here. Let's play some music. Get a better look at the shape of it. So yeah, this whole pillar right over here, like, feels like there might be a way to get inside of it. But from this angle, I don't see a way to get inside, and from over here... I think there is actually, okay. There might be a way for me to stand... Can I jump off to the left from here? That goes too high. What if I jump off to the left from here? I didn't catch where I wanted to go. So what if instead I try to bubble where I'm trying to go? No. I thought there was possibly a brick that I could stand on over there, but I just fell right through it. So I think I misread what I thought I was seeing. Okay, so here's the screen we spawned on. And I'm just looking at the ceiling, and I don't really see anything, any room for secrets or anything over there. And then, yeah, it's kind of hard to see that there's a walkway through here. And then here's the room on the left. And, oh, the upper left of this room. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles lit here. And there's kind of in a 9x9 grid. Let me zoom out on my map and take a look at where all my unlit candles are. One moment, please. So yeah, sure enough, if I take a look at my own map, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unlit candles I have lit correspond to the 5 unlit candles that we can actually see, or 5 lit candles that we can see in the game. So every time I light one, it seems like it's showing up on the screen. And so my expectation is, if I can find 4 more candles to light, it's going to open some door over here that's going to take us to some other section of the game or something. And so this was just to the left of our starting point. And then, right, there was a fish head over here. Right, there's fast travel. I knew this. Okay, and I might want to use that because where am I going next now? Well, I think the time has come to do the scary science, which is what happens if I take the disc. Also, the background art here almost looks like a not a sailboat, but like a full like shipping container ship or something in the background. It might just be also like a broken wall. And then I see some friendly doggies, maybe, as opposed to other doggies back there. But here's the scary room. And I could take the disc. There's a bunch of things I could do. Suppose I take the disc. I found a disc, sure. And then suppose I... Oh! It became my X button. Hold on. Alright, this guy's haunting me. The disc is an X button thingy. And it shoots. It's like a gun. Do you see it shooting a little projectile? Back and forth forever. Find a new way to get around. I got an achievement just now, and I'm not sure why. This guy is... He is hurting me. So I have a gun. You're chasing me lazily. Suppose I were to go on to the next screen. You would follow me. Okay, so you gave me the impression of being like the Spelunky Ghost, and you are like the Spelunky Ghost. You move slowly, you chase me across screens, but I would potentially have the opportunity to try to bring the disc somewhere. And then what happens if I die? Do I lose the disc? Let's find out this science. I haven't saved again yet. I did make a save here first. Is the disc in my inventory? It is not. So presumably it got returned. So suppose I wanted to bring a disc to a circular recess. What is the most effective way to do so? So there's one that's way up here that would be difficult to get to. And the other circular recess is in the spot that we just saw that's not going to be as difficult to get to. So I think that's going to be my goal. We can see where I died on the map, kind of in the center over here. I'm going to pick up the disc. It appears that it like shoots a projectile that I might be able to use to defend myself or something. But I'm going to try going right, right, down, down, right, down, left, left, down, and see if I can put the disc in the hole with the serpent statue. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. The disc has returned here, so if I take it... Okay, I can still switch items if I want to. But let's imagine that the disc might be... Actually, I'm kind of curious. Can I play music for you, Ghost? I can, and it doesn't seem like you're that interested in music. Alright, fair enough. I'm going to hold on to the disc and see if I can shoot anything useful. Not sure that I can, but I'm going to go down here, and I lost track. I do want to go down here. And, this thing went away, and so that's bad for me. How do I get through this room now? I need to use the wand, correct? Correct. Okay. You have a hard time hitting me sometimes, but now you're really hitting me because you're no longer in chase mode, so I need to lose you for a moment. Let's imagine that that's going to be enough. I took more damage. It's not good. I'm about to die. Okay, so I'm running over here. The kangaroo did not come back, fortunately. Running over here. I'm not going to save. Gonna fall down over here. And then, oh gosh, you're going to try to come over here, and so I need to... Oh gosh. Can I bait you over here? You're above me. And then bait you over here, and then I can get above you. Darn it. Okay, I know the route better now, so I will try that again and do better this time. Next attempt. Take disc. Eyes are lit up. Very scary. I want to have my wand out because it's my most useful tool. I'm going to drop down here. I'm going to drop down here. I imagine like you can just like stay like one screen behind me and I can't get that far ahead of you, but maybe I'm wrong. So maybe I should try to rush as far ahead of you as I can. This time I'm going to do this. And that succeeded. Great. Could have tried to pre-prime the little walkie pad over there as well. So I'm getting here again without much lead time on you. However, what I lack in lead time, I make up for in hearts that I still have. Ouch. So now I'm gonna hop, 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 hop. Darn it. And I'm gonna need to switch to the disc after I do this too, so let's keep that in mind. In terms of my own fingers and their plans for what buttons they plan to press. Okay. That's a yo-yo, it's not the disc. Here's the disc. Circular recess, and I'm trying to use the disc and I can't. So that's not what circular recess is for. Or I misunderstood or something. Rats. Okay. Okay. I really thought that the disc was going to go in the circular recess. And the disc... Ooh, I wonder if I could use the disc to shoot the dog that's been giving me so much trouble. That actually is another experiment that we can run very quickly because there's a first dog that's just a few screens away from where I pick up the disc over here. So let's go experience that together. And maybe the disc is basically a weapon upgrade at the cost of being followed by a spooky ghost. So let's take the disc and let's keep the disc on my person. Person? What am I? I'm like a plant seed or something? I don't know exactly what I am in this game. But then if I go up here and then up here, there's a dog one screen to the left of me over here. And if I try to shoot the dog with the disc... Oh, the bullets bounce, by the way. Are they bullets? I don't know, but they don't seem to be hitting... Are they... The dog? Yeah, the dog eats the bullets. Okay, so this is actually super interesting. The dog, like, caught the... Is it a frisbee? Wait a minute. Am I throwing a frisbee? Is the disc just a frisbee and I'm throwing it and it looked like bullets horizontally, but it's actually a frisbee coming back to me? I think that might be what's happening here. Okay, so I need to lose you somehow. So how about you go higher up so that I can go underneath you. Then I need to very quickly cross over here. We're going to try to throw the frisbee with the other dog. This is so ridiculous. I fell in the thingy. That's not great. Yeah, this is not doing great. If I switch, that doesn't help. Switching screens, because you're just constantly chasing me. But you do give me an opportunity to go underneath you pretty frequently. Okay, so just be patient. I'm not being patient enough. I have 3 hearts. I can go underneath you. I got eaten again there. I got eaten again there. Okay, we're almost dead. Okay, well, we're learning things. Let's go pick up the disc that I now believe is a frisbee one more time. Other than the dog, who else might be interested in a frisbee? And let's just try throwing it and trying to see... Could I throw it at the hummingbird, possibly? That's another animal who has been giving me a lot of trouble. That's worth a shot. Okay, but I'm going to take the disc. I'm going to throw it. We're going to watch as it bounces and comes back to me. And I guess it's in my inventory again. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, that was not super great, but don't worry about it. If I want to get to the hummingbird, I believe I could just go down and right and up, and I should really eat this fruit. Have I tried throwing a firecracker at you? I don't have any firecrackers on me right now, but that's a problem that's easily solved. Hiya! It does stun you. Okay, that's interesting. So I could temporarily stun you. So maybe a combination... you can still eat me while you're being stunned, though. Maybe a combination of firecracker and frisbee. Okay, but hummingbird. Hummingbird seems to ignore the frisbee disc. Is there anyone else I could think of? We already got past the ferrets. Any other animals who might be interested in a frisbee? I can't, like, stand on the frisbee or something, can I? Like, it just, like, flew off the screen over there. I can. It does seem to, like, bounce off walls and come back to me. I'm just trying to figure out a place where I could test out this physics. If I throw it there... Okay, so it's flying around there, it's flying around there. I didn't get a chance to try to jump on top of it. So it doesn't seem to affect the hummingbird. It did distract the dog. So if I got the frisbee, had this guy chasing me, distracted the first dog with the frisbee and ran past him, I still have to bubble over that screen just to get through a few more screens to get to where the other dog is who was causing a problem. But then if I could get there, I could throw the firecrackers to distract the ghost, throw the frisbee to distract the dog, turn the crank and possibly be able to get up to the screen I've been trying to get to. That's kind of ridiculous, but kind of plausible. That's much more of an execution ask than I have had before. Is there any chance a Frisbee could jam up any of the mechanisms that we saw in the lower right? Is there any chance that the Frisbee could affect the giant lizard boss who was guarding the flame that we got to? Is there any chance that the ghost who's chasing me while I am carrying the Frisbee disc might also himself interact with other enemies? I think I need to take a couple minutes on my own and just think, because I'm not sure where to go right now, and this is probably an important choice at this stage of the game. So it's maybe like a half an hour later. I basically started appreciating that there's probably more environmental puzzles in this game than I was paying attention to before. So I've been looking at more things, like in the background above me and to my lower left, there's some weird symbols carved into the wall that I'm not sure what they are. This is also a room... Oh, I've already exposed it, sorry. This is also a room where a rat throws his head at me. But it had been dark up here, but I was looking around with my flute and realized that it seemed that there was some kind of secret area in the upper right. And it's because there's a secret area in the upper right, and there's a chest that we've never opened before, so let's open it together. This chest contains a bubble egg. In any case, one of the reasons I'd come back to this room is this is one of the rooms where it's too dark to see the map, and so I was wondering if perhaps there is an unlit candle in this room that I haven't found yet. This room has lots of like stalactites and stalagmites that still have to avoid this guy so he doesn't end up killing me. If I jump and do this... Oh, there's even like more space up there. That maybe like breaking some of these will end up doing something. My yo-yo gives off a little bit of light. Okay, you're still kind of scary though. You're coming at me, crazy rat. And I guess I can also just do the yo-yo straight up, actually, is a pretty good strategy for defeating some of those things. Oh, have I gone over here? I don't think I ever went to the lower left, so we did actually find something else in this room. Great. It's too dark to see the map. I thought I had paused the game and I hit the wrong button. I hit the map button. And, alright, so there's a fruit here that I can eat. Great. What is to our left? My expectation is that we're just going to run into a glass wall. And we just ran into a glass wall. Interestingly, is that where the explosion went off? I think this is the room where the explosion went off. Yeah. And so this glass wall, are those like toggle blocks that I could toggle possibly? And make that a place I could walk through? I'm not sure. In any case, I haven't finished breaking... Oh, the rat guy came again. Oh, and I just jumped through his head. I'm almost dead. Let's try to not, please. Here he comes again. Okay, you're more of a threat than I appreciated. And you're probably going to kill me. You're going to run towards me again. You like running towards me. How do I not let you kill me and also break the things I want to kill? Can I can probably do this. That helped. That actually helped a lot, except then I jumped into you and then I'm dead. Alright. Okay. Basically, I think I'm at the stage of the game where, despite the fact that I have good screenshots, I need to revisit every screen and look a little bit more closely. There are still things to find in places that I have already been, but that's going to take a while, so I'll do it on my own and bring you back as interesting things happen. Remember this room? I am currently over here, and I think I see where there's probably a secret. How did I wake you up in the first place? Do I have to do this to get you to see me? No, I have to go get you to see me through the glass. And then once you're there, I can do this. And then I want to walk you over here. Come be a bro right there. Then you can sit on that and leave that open. And now I have a way to get in here because these days I carry around a slinky. And that can hold that open. And because that can be held open, that means I am now capable of going up here. And it looks like there could be like a hidden thing up here. So I'm betting that there is. So if I wait patiently, yeah, there we go. I found a thing. And before I even go to the left, is there also a thing to the right? There is! There's a chest over here, too. And this chest contains a Zen egg. And then I presume this is just another way to exit back down? Yeah. And you can almost barely see that it's like a different color blue there. So that's interesting. Like, there's subtle cues. Very subtle for where certain secret-y kind of things are. But in any case, the room to the left of me is a room that I've never been to. So let's go visit it together. This looks like a room where the map is not going to work. I was wrong. This looks like a room where I probably want a yo-yo. Here's a fruit, by the way. Oh, this is a walk the dog room. So I get on your forehead, and then I do this. Cool. So we learned that technique before. If I were to peek over here, yeah, I would be behind this glass. I've seen that from the other side. And then I should play my flute in here for sure. See if there's anything noteworthy in the background that we want to be witnessing. Guess I've seen something that looks like that in a couple of spots, but while I've been making a note of a number of things, that's one that looks less important and distinct. So for now, I'm going to ignore it. What I'm not going to ignore is the fact that there's a chest over here. Alright, I don't see anything else in the room. So, let's see what's inside the chest. Universal Basic Egg. Previously there was egg as a service, and now there's Universal Basic Egg. Like, it feels like kind of computer accessory jokes or something. Okay, there's a surprising amount of empty space below the floor in here, but it's not necessarily suspicious. But in any case, I'm glad to get another room crossed off my map. Oh, and when I come back into this room, now I see why this little exit exists. It's because it's the only way back out once you've gotten in there. Okay, and it really does seem like these... they're kind of like white glass blocks with kind of like a percent sign that's backwards etched in them. Definitely seem to just serve the purpose of providing a line-of-sight non-blocker that's a physical collision blocker. We've seen that mechanic now a few times. I'm still having a little bit of trouble distinguishing that from... I think there's one nearby, actually. I just passed one coming in. Can I go find it real quick? Yeah, right here, to the right of me. I think these are switch blocks. So do I know... One of the things I have not marked is where all the switches that I know in the world are. I think there are some switch puzzles just a few steps up from here, actually, now that I'm saying this aloud. So let's go see if I can toggle the switches, and then come back to this room and see if it allows me to go to the right. Alright, while I was looking for switches, I got back to this room. There's a chest right here. I just never noticed it. Let's find out what's in this chest. It's a chaos egg. And that might be one of the first places that the grass... tall grass in the front of the chest has obscured it that much. So I'm really going to have to pay attention to things like that, I suppose. In any case, I'm just trying to find a switch. I feel like there was a switch puzzle up here somewhere. Actually, while I'm staring at the map, the room I just left with the monkeys that had the hidden chest, it looks like there might be a right exit from that room somehow. Let's go take a look at that again. So that's just right down here. So over here, yeah, there's a dark spot on the wall, actually. So if I do... yeah, that seemed like where I wanted to go. Let's try up higher, just in case. Also, can I join you up here? I cannot. Ouch. Mean. Why would you spit at me? And then my bubble popped on the vine, of course. I should have predicted that that was going to happen and not let it happen. Now, I've definitely pushed right against the entire boundary of the room there. But there is, look at that. There's like an orange stripe or something on the side of the room there, and it shows up on the map somehow, so there's something suspicious. Okay, here's a place where I could toggle the switches, right over here. So if that is a global toggle, then I think I will have done something important. So let me try to go back to where I was. Yeah, and sure enough, back in this room, this is now open. Okay, so this is somewhere new that I can go. And so over here, we've got... Okay, more switch puzzle kind of stuff. Let's get a better look at the room, as I like to do. Okay, I just need to be able to do a thing there. If I hit the switch, it just locks me in on the left-hand side. But it also makes the bro up there be able to go places. Is he going to fall off? Yeah, kind of. And so if I toggle the switch again, then I could scrape him off over here. And then... This is blocked. I need him to get in the section to the right? How exactly would that happen? How would that happen? Let me look at the switches again. So there's an upper right section and an upper left section that it changes. Can I get my yo-yo in there so he'll see it? Yeah, he briefly saw the yo-yo light. Okay, so he does do some walking. Sure. So I could maybe get him to walk off at certain moments, but I'm not sure... I'm not sure that I can set up those moments to be where I need them. So if I exit back out to the left and come back in, so it resets. So he's currently on the top platform. The two platforms are in sync at the start. And I guess if I toggle it while he's on the right-hand side, then he just gets scraped off like that. I want him to be walking to the right and go stand on the switch. But I don't know how to make that happen. I hate to do it to my bro, but do firecrackers have any effect on you? Yes, you're afraid of them. Okay, so I think that solves the puzzle then. So what I need to do is hit the switch, come back in here. What's the timing going to be? I want you to flee to the right. And I want it to be while you are on the lower of the two platforms, I think. So I think I want to toggle this and let the other platform... Oh, I didn't think... All right. I need to think this through better. So get the right platform trapped on the right-hand side. And then just as he's arriving, open it up so he has somewhere to fall, except for with different timing. Okay, there's a cycle where it works well. Okay, so now all I need to do, so you're comfortably on that platform, all I need to do is, when you're moving to the right, open this and then shoot off the firecrackers. So I'm going to toggle the switch and throw the firecrackers. And it basically worked. Yeah, it worked. Okay. And so now I've successfully, A, gotten myself to somewhere where I can eat a fruit, and B, gotten myself to somewhere else where I can see another screen. Hooray! This screen is very dark. I don't love it. Alright, that helps a lot. There is a chest. Hello, chest. What do you contain? Future egg. Very nice. What is our egg count at this point? It's too dark to see the map. So if I exit back out to the left, exit, hahaha, then I don't need to see the map. I need to see my inventory, see my egg count. 27, 5 more eggs, and we'll be able to open another door. In any case, let's get a better look at the interior. And how about over on this side? I'm not sure there's anywhere else I can go in here right now. Alright, but I feel good about having solved those puzzles, and I think the only thing that was on that screen was basically the puzzle up top, and so I don't think I'm supposed to go up there. I think that was just for me to unlock the door. So it's nice to know that there's switches around here I can take advantage of. And there is actually a save point nearby. So I think perhaps that can be a save point that we use to go ahead and save all our progress at the end of this episode. But I'm definitely... Actually, before I do that... Well, I will definitely save the progress. But let me show you something else on the map. So with my own mapper tool, you'll remember up here in the upper left, there was this room where we lit an unlit candle, and it was kind of shining on this red dot and a little sphere. It turns out that that red dot circle thing, I found at a couple other spots. We can also see it in this room. It's up here. And we can also see it in this room. It is over to the left here, and there's like some kind of candle thing that's kind of like blocked by walls here, so the candle's not actually shining a light on it, so it's hard to see unless I was playing with the flute. And yeah, so that probably occurs some other spots that I haven't spotted it yet, but those are some places that I've added it to the map just off camera. And so presumably that's going to be important at some point in the future, but I just wanted to show that off. I'm going to say that I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Animal Well. For now, bye-bye.